Hello friends, today's video is entitled, Will This Really Work? And it is a good question. A lot of people ask it. Will this really work for me? The FlyLady system. Is it too difficult? Do I have too much stuff? Is it going to work for me? It will work. It has worked for so many thousands and thousands of women around the world, not just in the United States, everywhere. Because the problem is universal. Clutter is universal. And being sidetracked is universal. I know I've had people tell me, Kat, I don't think anybody has a house as messy as mine. Yet I look at every single person I mentor's home, and I can see in the beginning that it's equally as messy. Everyone thinks their mess is worse because they're emotionally attached to it or involved in it. Yours is not worse than anyone else's unless you have a hoarding problem. If you're a hoarder, then you have to get professional help. This is not designed for hoarders. This is a system designed for women who are willing to focus and do this work. So yes, it will work. And as I tell my patrons, you have to decide to do it, and you have to stop trying to get around to it. You have to decide to do it. So if you will take this system, and every day you will get up and you will do your morning routine before the children get up, before the household is up. And then you do your laundry every day if you're an at-home homemaker. If you're a payroll homemaker, you might not be able to do it every day, but you get some of it done during the week, some on the weekend. I do special videos for you if you're an at-home homemaker that come on every Monday morning, almost every Monday morning. I missed my mother's funeral day. I apologize. But other than that, I've done every single Monday I have a video for you, a live video where you can ask me questions on this channel about this system. And it's my version of the FlyLady system as a FlyLady myself. Okay, I'm a FlyLady because I used to be a FlyLady with actually the FlyLady system, and I branched off and I do the same thing. I teach the FlyLady system. There are a few little tweaks that I do, a few things that I say that are a little different, but in general it is the same system. I try to make it super simple for you. It's a 3-layer cake. There are 3 things that we have to do. We have our zones, we have our basic weekly plan, and we have our routines. 3 little layers. They all have to be together to make the perfect cake. And then in between the layers, the filling is checking for clutter, picking up our things and putting it in their home, in the homes that we've assigned. So will this system work? Yes. Is it hard? No. Is it overwhelming? No. What's overwhelming is all the stuff you have now and all the systems you've tried to create or recreate over time that tend to fail, and you crash and burn. You might even have done the FlyLady system before and fallen off the wagon. That is not uncommon. It happens to lots of people because they're not used to it. Eventually you'll get used to it, and just know that I am here for you, and all the other women who follow me are here for you to pull you back up on this wagon with us. We never ever make up for lost time. I call that putting ketchup on it. We don't try to catch up. We just step in where we are and go forward. Give yourself grace. The way this system works is little bitty bites, little baby steps. We don't do piles and piles of work in one day. I don't ask you to work 6 hours a day, no. You're going to do a 30-minute morning routine, and you're going to do some other little routines throughout the day, which are likely to be around that amount of time as well. You're also going to do, so those are your routines. They don't take long. They're just little spots throughout the day. And then you're going to do your zone. Your zone work takes 15 minutes. It's either decluttering or deep cleaning. You can't deep clean until all the decluttering is done in that zone. A zone is just an area of your home that we identify with a name. For example, Zone 5, the living area, where everybody gathers to watch TV and play games and be together. The family area, that's your Zone 5. Zone 4, your master bedroom. If you have a master bathroom, that's included, and your master closet, that's Zone 4, etc. So we have 5 little zones like that, breaking the home up into zones, and we only work 15 minutes in each one. And you say, oh my goodness, I'll never get my house done at 15 minutes 4 times. And I only ask you to do it 4 times a week, not 5, not 6, not 7, 4 times a week. So, or if you're a payroll homemaker, 1 hour on Saturday. And you think, I'll never get it decluttered at that rate, but that's a lie. You will get it decluttered at that rate if you follow the steps I give you. And if you keep in check the clutter that might retake the area you've done by doing what I call clutter checks. 3 times a day, making sure that there's nothing in that little zone that you've just cleared, or that little portion of the zone that you've cleared. So that's very important for you to know. And then one day you're going to look, and I promise it happens to so many people. It changes their lives, and it doesn't just change their life. It changes their children's life. It changes their spouse's life, and it probably will change your grandchildren's life once everyone learns how the system works and how easy it is to do 15 minutes in your zone 1 day a week, 4 days a week rather, 1 day at a time, or 1 hour on Saturday if you're a payroll person. That means you work 40 hours or more. 1 hour on Saturday. And then the last part of it is the basic weekly plan. And those are the things that we do that are kind of common. People do them. They buy groceries. They try to pick the car up, or keep, the stuff out of the car. Maybe you don't, but it's a good thing to do. They do a weekly home blessing hour where you're just doing a real quick clean of the house. It's not even a clean, it's a blessing. It's a super fast run through the house and get it done in an hour, and it looks like the maid's been there, believe it or not, clean, okay? So that is another thing. Another thing is planning and desk day. That's when you sit down and you actually plan. It's a quiet day. You plan. It might take 2 hours. You're going to do some grocery planning. You're going to make a meal list, a meal plan. Maybe you've never done that. It's time to start doing that. It's going to make things easier for you. Just believe me, trust in the process, and follow along. You're going to pay your bills, balance your checkbook, and you're going to put things in your planner that need to happen for the next week. Okay? So these are the things we're going to do. We're going to have a Saturday where we have fun with our family. If that Saturday is taken with a little bit of work in the morning because you're a payroll homemaker, that's okay. By noon, you're going to be able to spend the rest of the day with the family if you follow the steps I give you. So this is what I want you to know. This will work for you. It will. You have to say, I'm willing to do it. I'm going to help you release the voices in your head from all the things screaming at you in your house by giving you some tips and tricks. I'm going to help you by telling you exactly what to do in my live video that week, what you need to do. And I'm going to continue to help you by giving you a little video every now and then. Actually, I give you a video 5 days a week. No, I don't. I don't give you a video on the day I do a live video, but that's a video and you can watch it, and there are questions and answers in there. On Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, you get a new video from me. And on Fridays, you get a sample of the Patreon videos, because Patreon is a little step deeper. It's a little more personal mentoring, where I have videos for you, or you can choose to be personally mentored by me, which is the ultimate way to really have some accountability and do a better job for yourself and your family, getting this system in place. All right, that's it for today. I hope you have a fabulous day. I hope that you're reinvigorated about this and excited to do it. It's not going to be perfect. It's not going to look pretty sometimes. And guess what? That's the way it's supposed to be, okay? Have a wonderful day, and always remember that you are beautiful. So be beautiful.